you're out of school, that's when life starts. That's when you need to get serious with your life. That's when you need to start hustling. That's when you need to start making money. That's when you need to start thinking about settling down and all of that. Not when you start thinking of exposure, how I want to go out, how I want to go to club. Hey guys, yay! Welcome back to my channel. Like, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Yeah, this is my real hair. If y'all don't know, this is the real me. This is as natural as it gets. It's been like 2-3 weeks I've been away. I've been away due to circumstances. I've been away because I had to go to NYSC camp. If you know NYSC camp, you know what I'm talking about, but that one is just for another day. So as the title implies, I'm going to be talking about my college experience. Yes, I was supposed to have done this video since I think earlier this year, like really early this year, because there was a I asked my followers on Instagram to ask me questions, anything concerning college and all of that, and I got some questions and I had them for quite some time, and I ought to have filmed this video a long time ago, but I'm just doing it now because I just felt like I needed to be fully done with school, like my clearance and all of that. I need to be really like, I need to be fully done with everything school related before doing this video. So now that I'm done with all of that, and I'm even doing my NYSC right now, which we are going to talk about some other time, yeah, I think I'm ready, and I'm fully ready to talk about my college experience, leaving school, dropping out, and all of that. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So while doing this video, I'll show you guys how I tie my turban or my head wrap. I usually call it my head wrap, not turban. How I tie my head wrap, and yeah, it's really simple, easy go-to. I do it when I don't feel like wearing wigs, or most of the time I don't like taking my natural hair out like this. So let's get straight into the video, right? So yes, guys, I'm talking about my college experience for the umpteenth time. Okay, so I have most of my points written here and questions and all of that, just because I don't want to forget. My college experience is more like university. I went to university, I didn't go to college, but well, college and university are they really the same thing? I don't know, people get confused, but I personally, from my research, I think college and university are different. Yeah, but abroad they usually call it college, but still have university. I don't know, I think there are two different things anyway. But I went to university. I went to the University of Benin, and I studied electrical electronics engineering. Let me start it from the start. Right, so I need a mirror. Just hold on. Okay, we're good. Yes, I'm sorry about the background noise. Generator is on, my fan is on, so there's really nothing I can do. There's no lights. I'm sorry. Okay. And I studied electrical electronics engineering, and I spent 6 sessions in school instead of 5, so that means I had an extra year, right? Yeah. So this is how it goes. I got into school really early. I got into school at 15 years. So the whole drill is that I was in secondary school, in high school, secondary school, in my SS2. We do like GC. GC is like an exam before you write the main exam. Then I'm trying to university and leave secondary school. Okay, I'm writing GC. Let me just write JAM. JAM is an exam you have to write for you to gain admission as well into school. So I was like, let me just write JAM. So I wrote JAM and I passed JAM. It's not like I was just trying. I was trying, but then I had in my mind that if I actually gain admission, I'm going to take it and I'm going to get into school. Like, I'm not going to wait till my actual class then get admission and get to school. If I'm getting admission now, I'm getting to school. That was just what I had in mind. So I passed JAM. So after writing JAM, you have to write post-UTME. So post-UTME is the exam you write in the school you want to go to. So it's entrance exam in the school you want to go to. JAM is a general exam for everybody that you write. Then after you write JAM, if you pass JAM, then if you get, they have a cutoff mark. If you get up to the cutoff mark, then you go to you apply for the school you want to write, and then you write your exam. If you pass, if you get up to your cutoff mark, you get into the school. So I passed JAM, then I applied for post-UTME. I passed post-UTME. Then I was given admission, and they gave me industrial physics. So that's under physical sciences. So I came home and I told my folks that, oh, I got admission to school. They gave me industrial physics. Like, oh, that's good. Mind you, I was applying for engineering. I was applying for electrical engineering. So they were like, okay, that's good. So I told them that I'm going to take it, that I want to take the admission. At first, my parents didn't want me to take the admission because they wanted me to read engineering. I wanted to read engineering too, but then there was this whole thing that if you get into a course that, if you get into the course that's related to engineering, you can try to do well in your 100 level. That's your first year in school. Then you transfer, you pay certain money, a certain sum of money, and apply for transfer to the department you want to go to and the faculty. I got into school, but my parents were like the only condition they would give me to actually, the only condition I would go to school, I would take the admission, is that I'm going to finish my secondary school, and I'm going to do SS3, going to write my senior school leaving certificate in the school I've been for 6 years, and I'm going to leave. Mind you, I was able to enter school because I wrote GC and I passed my GC, so I was able to clear for my school, because you need your WAEC or GC or whatever. So everything, so for some reason, everything just works well for me. Like, God just made it work for me. And my GC came out. I think they were on strike, so because they were on strike, it took time before my GC result came out. So my GC result came out in time, so I was able to get into school. So I was able to clear and all of that. So in the process of doing my 100 level, I was still in secondary school. So I was going to secondary school. I think then I was writing my WAEC already. So I'll write my WAEC. When I'm done with writing my WAEC in school, I'll go home, I'll change, then I'll go to class. Like crazy, right? So after my exam, go home, change, then go to class. That's 100 level class, and go for lectures. Then the day I don't have exams, I'll go to class, 100 level class. And things, I wasn't even taking my WAEC serious because I was like, man, I'm already in school, so what am I even looking for again? So I was still reading, but I wasn't really reading as much. I wasn't really reading as much as I should have, probably if I was looking for admission like that, she understand. So I now was in 100 level. Then moving on, I didn't get to stay in school in my first year because I was still in secondary school and I was still quite young, so I didn't really mind. So yeah, so that's how I juggled my first year in school, going from home. My house is not so far from the school anyway, so it wasn't so much of a big deal. So I was going from home, then I was able to write my WAEC. Then my WAEC result came out and I had to check. Like I don't know. I was indifferent about the WAEC because I was like, if I fail it, my parents will force me to write that WAEC again. Because you know African parents now, they will force me to write the WAEC again. So like I was indifferent, but then I was just too hopeful that I'll pass it because I didn't want to go through that whole stress again. Mind you, they told me to go and register for JAM. The registration for JAM for the next year was already on. So the whole point of me writing JAM was so that I could get electrical engineering. So whilst applying for my transfer, so now where did I stop? So my WAEC result came out. I checked on my phone that day. I remember I was at Mingus. I can never forget that day. I was at Mingus and I checked. Okay, it was SMS. You have to check your phone. So I checked and I was scrolling through. Okay, this one passed. This one there. This was C6, C3. Okay, whatever, B3 or whatever. Okay, pass. Okay, then I saw one and I saw something maths. F9. I was like, shit, Jesus, I failed maths. I was like, I know if you fail maths, that result is rubbish, because WAEC is crazy, because you can write WAEC, write all the courses. If you fail one compulsory course, that result is useless because you can't use it. If you fail maths or English, it's useless because you can't use it. I was like, man, I failed maths, but I now looked well. Oh my god, it was further maths. It was further maths, and I knew I think it was E7, not even F9, but whatever it was, I know I failed it. But it wasn't compulsory, because further maths was just one of those subjects you just add so your subjects can be complete. It wasn't the compulsory course. I was like, oh my god, thank you. So I passed the most important courses that I needed to pass, and I was like, dear, good, so I'm done. I still wrote NECO. NECO is still another exam you write, just some series of exams, but I did till today. I've not checked my NECO results. Like, I've not checked my NECO result. Moving on. So yeah, so that's how I juggled my 100 level. I repeat things a lot, so you guys are gonna bear with me. You're gonna bear with me. So now I wrote my 100 level and all. So moving on, after then my 100 level results came out. Then I did quite okay, but I had carryover. I had carryovers in my first semester. I had one carryover in my first semester, and I had one carryover in my second semester. So I had 2 carryovers for the whole session. So I just felt like, man, that thing had ruined my chances of my transfer and all of that. So when my parents saw my result, they made sure I wrote JAM again. But I did not want to write JAM. Like, I don't want to write JAM. Okay, no, I wanted to write JAM. I wanted to write JAM. So I wrote JAM, and then I failed JAM this time. Imagine. Hey, God. So this time around, I failed JAM. I think I have 190 something. The cutoff mark is 200, and I have 190 something. So I failed JAM this time. So then, by then, I had not applied for my transfer. I think I was still in 100 level. Now there are like 2 semesters, so I don't know how it just works out. But I know I wrote JAM 3 times. But funny enough, the only JAM I ever used was the first one in the first place. So the other 2 times were just waste of time and waste of money. So now my 100 level result came out, then carryover and all. But still, when I talked to some persons, they're like, I could still apply for transfer and all of that. So I applied for my transfer to electrical engineering. Then in the process of applying for transfer, it took time anyways, because the transfer was from my 100 level to my 200 level, so I wasn't going to miss a year. So I'll just go straight, like, instead of going to 200 level in industrial physics, I'll go to 200 level in electronics engineering. So I'll just go straight to engineering. So that period, I don't know how time just went, but I now wrote another JAM. That JAM, my parents told me to apply for it at all. I was like, I don't want to apply for JAM. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to. Let me just do the industrial physics already. Although industrial physics is very, very, very difficult. No kidding. Very, very difficult. So I was like, let me just apply for my transfer. If it does not work, I'll stay in physics instead of all this JAM. So, because at this point, I was in 200 level. It was like toward the end of 200 level. I don't even understand, but I was like, if I not write JAM again, am I not going to go back? So I'll just lose 2 whole years like that. I was like, I cannot. Let me just do this industrial physics. So they're like, no, I must write JAM and get engineering. Now what is physics? What am I going to do in physics? Blah 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 blah. You know how African parents can be now. So I said, okay, now I'll write it. Although I don't want to write it. I said I'd not read for that JAM till the day before the exam, because I did not want to write it. So I ended up going to write it. Then I don't know, so many things happened that day because I don't want to write it. They stole my bag, so many things. I told them, I even called them, I was like, I don't want to write it. They're not like, go write it. I went to write it. Then so many things happened that day that I can't even put into picture perspective right now. Probably I'll even make a video on, like, do a story time on that, because it was just crazy, honestly. So after that period, after that day I wrote jam, I think it was the next day or 2 days later, transfer list came out. Transfer list came out and I was so scared. I went to check, my name was there. I was like, oh my god. I was like, do you know that after that day, I did not, that jam that I wrote, I did not even check the result. Like, I didn't even care because I even lost my sleep. So I lost everything. I did not have my registration number. I don't know anything about it. Like, I did not have anything related to that jam. I lost everything. So, well, who cares? So moving on to my second year in school. Oh my god, are you guys enjoying the story time? Because I don't know, am I talking too much? Like short series, should I make it short? What do you think? So my 200 level, I finally got transferred. Then 200 level, I think that was when I moved. I was able to move out of the house. Then I was still with my friend. So I finally got transferred. Then I wasn't serious like that, was I? I was a bit serious, sha. But 200 level was just basically, I don't know, 200 level just came and went like that. But then that's when I now started going out, started partying, making friends here and there. Because I had a friend in the hostel, my close friend then was in the hostel. So I used to go to her room, go to her hostel most of the time to chill and just then go out. Yeah, you know, hostel life now. You go out with other girls, go party and all of that. So 200 level results came. 200 level results actually not bad. My 200 level result was good, but I had carryovers still. I literally had carryovers all through school. Like, it's not like I'm dull or anything, but it's just that the workload was just too freaking much. The workload was just too damn much. Like, I probably used to do like 9 to 10 courses in a semester, and that's just, I don't know if it's just me, but that's just too much. And these are 3 credits most of the time, then some 2, probably practicals 2. Anyway, kudos to geniuses. As for me, it's not like I'm dull, no, but no. But my 200 level result was actually good, but I think I had one carryover. I had one carryover. That was drawing. Oh my god. I hate drawing. I carried over drawing. It's called me 222, mechanical engineering drawing 222. I carried over that nonsense till my extra year. Like, we'll come to that. So moving on now, 200 level just, it came and went as a flash. I think that was like the first time I went to club in my life, in my 200 level year. Then 300 level came. That was when my doom started. That's when it came. So now, I mean, go read these edges. So what do you think? So 300 level came, and that was practically my doom, because 300 level I was not serious. So in 300 level I now moved to the hostel. So I stayed in the hostel throughout my 300 level. Then, based on I had my space, not entirely my space, like I'm staying with other people and all, but I was always in the room, like I was always sleeping. Hey god, it's not like, see, based on somebody is having career, it's not that the person is doing evil. So I was just in my room sleeping. Or sometimes I'll have to go to class because like the Ella lab, which is the practical, is very compulsory. Nobody can sign for you, nobody can do any of that for you, so you have to go there by yourself. So those ones I used to go by myself. So the compulsory ones I used to show up for them, but the other ones I used to ditch them and just be in my hostel sleeping. So that was when I now had carryovers, like really crazy carryovers in my first semester, especially here in the hostel now. So more friends. Body up, body. Hey, body up, body. Hey, body after body after body after body. Don't mind me. So party after party, then carryovers after carryovers. It's inevitable. So anyway, which goes better? I think this goes better. Anyway, that was pretty much 300 But anyway, 400 level came, still wasn't serious. This time was even worse because I now moved to one hostel that they call Keystone Hostel, which is the doom of everybody. If you're in the bed, don't go to Keystone Hostel, don't gonna stay there because you won't be serious. No matter how much you want to form that you're serious, you won't be serious. You might be serious to some level, but some other levels you won't be serious. So that was the worstest. You don't mind me, but that was the worst. Yeah. So I went to Keystone. Like the way Keystone is a school hostel, but it's self-contained, so it's you to your room. So just imagine, I was staying with people, I was in my room sleeping, I was always in my bed sleeping. So imagine if I'm staying alone in my own comfort, in the comfort of my room. Where am I going to? Nowhere. Which class? So I had my own room, so I was comfortable, I was okay. So I was I was always in my room from morning till night. I can be in my room from 12 a.m. to the other 12 a.m. sleeping and playing music. 400 level, I wasn't even partying in the 400 level. I went out a few times, but it wasn't as bad as my third year in school. But my fourth year in school, I was indoor, like I was a homebody most of the time. I was always indoor. Like I like my comfort, you know. I like my personal space. So that passed. Then second semester I was on IT, which was industrial training, which you have to do when you're in. Most people do it, but not all departments do it. But we had to do it. So I just looked for a place where I wouldn't be stressed, like where they wouldn't overwork me. Second semester came. Ooh, are we feeling this? And 500 level came, so it was 500 level that I realized that, man, I can't be in this school forever, so I need to like get my shit together, literally. So 500 level came, and 500 level is my 5th year in school. That was supposed to be my last year in school, but that wasn't my last year. I already knew I had an extra semester because mine wasn't serious. So I had to get serious. I had to put my shit together, get myself together. And then I got serious. I was going to classes. I did well in my exams and all of that. Then my extra year came. When my extra year came, before I came to school, because my extra year, my final year, sorry, that's my 5th year, I still stayed in Keystone. I had a room, I had a roommate, but it wasn't as bad, although I was still indoor and all, but I used to still go to class. It was better than my 4th year. So my extra year came. My parents were disappointed. You know, African parents now, they're disappointed and all of that. But man, the truth is that if you're in engineering, it's not trying to make myself feel better, make anybody feel better. See, engineering is hard. No department is easy, but engineering is hard, and the workload is too much. So like there's a 70%, no, let me not say 70. There's a 55% chance that most people who get into engineering will actually have an extra year. Like I'm not kidding, because it's not like we are dull. Because first of all, to even get into engineering, you can't be dull at all. Like you can't. People who are in engineering can relate to what I'm saying. For you to get into engineering, first of all, you are not dull. You don't. It's not that you don't know book. You know book. My parents are like, I can't stay in school, so I had to be going from home. I didn't really mind because I knew that staying at home actually helped me. It will make me more responsible and make me go to classes and all of that. So I didn't really mind staying at home. So I was going to school from home. I got used to it. It was normal for me. It was a routine. I used to go, man, I used to make 8 a.m. class. No kidding. I make 8 a.m. class and I stayed to the end. And my extra year was amazing. Like it was like I was on a 4.0 at my extra year. I was like, what is going on? Wow, what was I thinking? Huh? Yeah, when you realize your mistake, you would make corrections faster or earlier than you should, than realizing when it's too late, because it was already too late for me. But my extra year still boosted my GP quite a lot because I was on a 4.0, man. I wasn't even joking with anybody at all. So it actually helped me quite a lot. Then yeah, then that was it basically. So I would say what's that, like the factors that really puts me off, like that made me start not strong, I would say age. Because I was young. Like, how can I was young, yo, 15. What do you know? Forget it. Some of you children online are 15 years and you feel like you've seen the world. You've seen nothing. Like, when you're 15, you don't know anything. Forget it. Like, when you're 15, you don't know shit. So I think even the thing is that even if you know certain things at 15, like how the school system works, you don't know. So I didn't know why I was there. So I would say age was a huge factor, and that was one of the reasons why I did not start strong. Yeah, that's basically it. I would also say I was stupid age too, because love was in the picture. I was concerned about relationships and all of that, which is that is not the main bag, sis. Forget relationships. A good relationship will come at the right time. I just really think getting in a relationship very early is not so advisable. I would advise younger me to wait at least till I'm 18 to kickstart a relationship, because I got into a relationship before I was even 18, so it don't make sense. She get. So I would say age was a factor. Another factor is shit, I've forgotten. I'm just going to go straight into the questions. If I remember, I'm going to talk about it. Anika says we want to know everything. Yeah, I just told you guys everything about my college experience. Of course, I didn't talk about relationships. That's probably going to be another video on its own, because Favor says, what's life after school? Getting a job, moving in your apartment, making money. So life after school is fantabulous. That's so lonely, but I just had to use that because I'm loving my freedom right now. Like, you don't have to think of no exams, you don't have to think of no classes. Like, it's just, you're just free. You might decide to go to probably graduate school to do a postgraduate or MSc, but that's your own choice. It's not a must. You mustn't do it. So if you want to do it, you go ahead. If you don't want to do it, man, you are free for life. Go and find work and go and be making money. So moving your own apartment, I'm still working on that. I'm still in my parents' house. I haven't moved yet, but I have plans on moving. Making money, yeah, that's the real bag. Because if you ain't making money, I don't know what you're doing. So you gotta be making money. So making money has been like the most important thing for me, and I've been working on that because I have a business I'm running already. So if you guys don't know, I'm an esthetician. So on every other day I work as an esthetician, although I study engineering in school. So after school I went to aesthetic school to learn to do some courses. So I'm running my own business, my own aesthetics business. So yeah, so that has been bringing in some coins, paying the bills, and all of that before we probably find my engineering job. Your advice to undergraduates in Nigeria. So my advice to undergraduates in Nigeria, the thing is, it depends on the school. I can't really say, but I believe all, because I went to a federal university, and I believe all federal universities are alike. From judging from how it is in my school, if you're in a federal university, you are very free. Like that, you are free to be unserious. But if I won't advise you to be unserious, I'll just say, if you're in a private university, I don't know how it works for you guys, but I know you guys are forced to do things. You guys are in a glorified secondary school, I must say. So it's easy for you guys to go through school and pass well, because you must read, it's by force. So that one is out of it. I'm talking about federal universities that you actually have freedom freedom to do what you want. So I would say if you have the freedom to do what you want as you're in a federal university, balance is the most important thing. Learn how to balance. Since you have that freedom, that is the time to explore. Because personally, yes, private university gives what's it called, you get to meet people, you get to meet everybody that have connection and all of that. Great, all well and good, that's very, very nice, especially in this Nigeria, very good, but it won't give you the exposure that you need in life. And that's the truth. I'm looking straight in the camera and saying this because I know what I'm saying. Going to a federal university or going to like a state university where you can actually have time for yourself to explore is very important, because you need that exposure in life. If you go to a private school, private people, don't come for me, I don't know how you guys work, but I know you guys don't have no exposure. It's not by sneaking out of school and going to club, forget that one. The real exposure is when you're in a federal university. That way you have time for yourself, you have time to see the world for yourself, you have time to make mistakes. It's not you being forced to do certain things, living by a particular rule, following particular regulations. Now, when you're out of school, that's when life starts. That's when you need to get serious with your life. That's when you need to start hustling. That's when you need to start making money. That's when you need to start thinking about settling down and all of that. Not when you start thinking of exposure, how I want to go out, how I want to go to club. No, don't mix it up. That's not it. So when you're in school, that's why I say balance. Know when to go out, know when to party, know when to be in a relationship, know when to read your books. So everything is balanced. Like, if you're in school, forget all those, don't prioritize. That's why I say balance, prioritize, put your school first. That's a mistake I made, and I learned from it really like late, but still it helped me regardless. It wasn't a lost cause. So prioritize, put your school first, put your party next, put your friends next, put your relation, however you want to place it in the order of priorities. But don't ever don't leave school aside. Do not drop out. Like, dropping out doesn't help. They say that a lot of dropouts, this dropped out. They said Bill Gates even dropped out. I don't know. I think so, but I can't remember. But it's not by that. The amount of people who dropped out and became successful are not so many, and those are the people you see online telling you motivational speakers. I dropped out of school, I started my business with 1,000 naira, now I'm making 10 million naira in a day. That is 1 out of 1,000 people, trust me, and you might not be so lucky. So it's best not to drop out, in as much as even if you are going to stay in school for 10 years, just finish the school. Like, it's not that, yes, they say at the end of the day, last school na scam, but school gives you exposure, school gives you knowledge, and no, but that's how it worked for me. It gives you exposure, it opens your brain, basically. It opens your brain to know what to do with your life. So do not leave school for anything else. That's what I would say. Finish school. Even if you already have something going for yourself, finish school. Like, just finish it already. And by the way, you might need your certificate one day, and that's the truth. You might not need it. You don't know what the future holds, and you don't know what the future brings. So you might need it, you might not need it. Do not drop out. If you're tired of school, you can take a break. You can always I think they defer admission or defer a semester or session. You can always take a break, but do not leave school. Come back and finish it. Even if you want to use 10 years to finish the school, use it to finish it. That's all I have to say. And another thing is, I want to put it out that school is not that hard. Like, if you just know how to balance yourself, school is not that hard. It's just simple. Just go to class. Like, I mean, what are you even doing during the day? Go to class. At night you can go and party. When the exam comes, at the end of the day, all of us is crash reading we do. You read for your exam, you pass, you went to class, you will definitely have knowledge of what you are going to write. So school is not that hard. You just need to know how to balance it, and once you know how to balance it, you are good to go. Excuse this says, given the choice, would you study electrical engineering again? Oh my god, that's a very, very, very hard question. Truth is, toward the end of school, like my extra year, God, my lips are chapped. I need to put up some lip balm. We're good. So don't mind me. So toward the end of school, that's like my extra year, I actually started liking electrical engineering because I was in power. I actually studied electrical electronics engineering, not just electrical engineering, but I did power in my last year, which is electrical side of elect. So I did power, and I was actually beginning to like it. Like I didn't like engineering initially. I liked engineering initially. It's what I wanted, not because my parents really wanted me to do it, although yes, they wanted me to do it, but I actually wanted to do it for myself. But along the line, I got tired. Like my 300-400 level, I really got tired of engineering. But then toward the end, because I have to finish it. Where are you running? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Engineering again, if I'm given the chance, and I believe I'll do way better. Melly O says, what did you wish you did right? So I think I already mentioned this, and I was like, I wish I was more serious, and I actually knew why I was in school from the start, not later. Like I wish I didn't figure it out way toward the end. I wish I knew earlier and just knew how the system worked and just found my way around it. It would have been less stressful to read. I just wish I knew how to balance everything. So that's why I said earlier that age was a huge factor. I was young and naive and didn't know shit. So yeah, that's basically it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time, and I think it's really long, but I hope you watched to the end and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comment section, and if you have any comments on what you think, how your college experience was, and if you had similar situations as I did, please drop it in the comment box. I'll be reading comment section. I'll be reading and responding to you guys. It was nice chatting with you guys today. I think I should do this more often, and I'm really looking forward to doing this more often, you know. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Please, if it's your first time stopping by my channel, do subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, and like this video, share, comment. Please do the needful, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.